Hi Rohit. Good evening, Rohit. Hi.
Hello everyone.
Hi.
I am from Vadodara, Gujarat.
Yes, nice city, sir.
Good evening, everyone. I joined
Yes, there is some network problem with
Have a good evening. How are you? Good.
I think it's
No,
the
I,
first
I think this is my third session.
Okay.
Well, the previous ones were, I think, the basic sessions. Uh, yeah,
Okay.
three types of egos we learned, right? Like you mean to say egos, adult ego and all.
A B C D E N X.
No, I think I wasn't there for that then. No, I suppose I didn't. That ego related ego status.
Ego states. Okay. The basic of ego states.
Yes.
Oh, Sugashini R.
Whom are you talking to?
Sugashini R.
Okay. Yeah. Tell me. No, actually, I'm not able to hear it properly. I think there is some kind of disturbance in your voice.
Uh, Rohit, your voice
Doing
is
what?
breaking actually.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good evening, everyone. Good
Good
evening,
evening,
sir.
Garima.
Good evening, sir.
Ah,
Still,
Still
yes,
breaking, Rohit.
still breaking.
Still.
Rohit. Change your network, Rohit. It's not understandable.
All right. Good evening. I hope you can hear me and see me well.
Yes, sir.
So it's 6:07. In the next 3 minutes, we're going to get started.
Rohit, did you try to change your network?
Rohit, I don't think it is a network. Check your connection of your headset. Plug it out, plug it in.
Yes.
Is this a Bluetooth or a yellow tooth? What is it?
Wired. I think it's a wired, not a Bluetooth. No,
See?
sir.
Now perfect.
Yes. Yes.
तो ढूंढ कहाँ रहे थे नेटवर्क में और प्रॉब्लम कहाँ निकली?
Bluetooth में.
So question to everybody. What in our life, ध्यान से सुनेंगे क्वेश्चन को. In our life, on a scale of 1 to 10, what is the value of the ability of solving our problems?
10 out of 10, sir.
Answer.
10 out of 10.
All right. Those people who are able to solve their own problems maybe can think about solving other people's problems. Is that
Yes,
good?
sir. Yes, sir.
And
Sir,
another question to you.
sir, good evening,
Yeah.
sir.
Good evening, Lakshmi. Hi there.
Hi, sir. Sir, I have a question, sir. What is the password for this Zoom link you have sent?
Guys, is there a password? Did
There
anybody
is no,
did anybody need a
It's a
password?
direct link.
no, sir. It's a direct link.
It is direct when it is connecting through mobile. But if I want to open in a laptop through a meeting ID, then I need a password, sir.
All right. So here is the
Yes.
password.
No, actually,
Here
no
is the
password is
password.
required even from laptop.
Correct. But still, if you wish, here is the password for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome. So, guys, a very, very simple question. You see various jobs, you see various businesses in the world. Which businesses can make more money? Meaning, which businesses is a surety that there'll be good income? Luxury business, entertainment business, problem solving business, any area where you think, all right, any area where you think there are chances which are consistent chances that people will come to you again and again and again.
Problem solving, sir.
Problem
All right.
solving.
So if you're able to solve problems, let's take an example of, let's say, Bata. What problem are they solving? Let's take an example. All right. Let's take a problem of, let's take the case of, let's say, Samsung. What problem are they solving? Are they solving any problem?
Communi-
Let's take the case of,
Communication devices.
let's take a case of a neurologist doctor solving a problem, making good money.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
What problem is a vada pav wala solving? Because some of them make 2 lakhs a month, some make 5 lakhs a month, some make
Eating
30,000 a month.
temptation. Eating temptation. Eating
Isn't it
temptation.
interesting? So,
Yes, sir.
if you're able to solve problems, my other question to you is, how do people look at you if you're able to solve your own problems? What is people's perception about you?
A very intelligent and important person.
All right. So may I request people who are not on, which were not visible, invisible, Would you like to be visible for us so that we can have an interactive conversation? Because, guys, the field of conversation, the field of counseling, or the process of counseling is not a theoretical process. When you do counseling, you will not be doing counseling to Chat GPT, I believe. Anybody's client is going to be Chat GPT, where you're going to be typing to Chat GPT. Okay. If people is what you like to work with, then people is what you're going to work with and talk to and be visible here now. So if you can be visible, that would be awesome. You'll learn more, you'll feel more connection and qualities of a good counselor are that they're able to form connections. Yes, no.
Yes, sir.
And for connections, a good idea would be that you're visible. Otherwise, how will people know who you are? All right. So Ravikant Patel, are you new here? Is this your first time?
Yeah, this is my first time. Yeah.
All right. And where do you get reference from? The link from or the idea from?
Yeah, I get it from my colleague.
All right. Are you related to Sunil Acharya
No,
in
no,
some way?
no.
All right. Okay, guys. So let's go ahead. We have iPad who's going to join us now. Welcome, iPad. Good evening. All right. So
I'm
one
not
last.
able to listen you. Some network issue at your end or maybe my end. I don't know.
I don't know. Is it my end, guys? Can people hear me?
No, sir, it's
No, sir, it's
clear.
clear.
All right, people. So just give me 1 second. All right, there. So today we have a small group, and in a small group, it's always a good idea to know each other so that we can interact with each other, we can be comfortable with each other. If there are 50 people, 20 people, 25 people, it's very difficult to know, and then we have to quickly finish. But today we are lucky. Less number of people, great thing. So can you guys quickly, just one-liner, your name, your profession. If you wish, you can talk about your city also. Can you quickly go through this?
Good, good evening, all. It's Gaurav from Delhi. Currently, I'm doing business. But about you, Kishori ma'am?
Hi, good evening. I'm Kishori Upadhyay from Pune, and I teach music and Japanese. I
Guys,
think
quick.
my laptop camera is not working.
All right. Next person, quickly.
Yes. Good evening, sir, and good evening, all. I am Lakshmi Narasimha from Hyderabad, working in LPG bottling plant.
Wonderful. So currently, are you which part of the city in Hyderabad?
Sir, it is right now I'm in office. It is in Charlapalli, near to Nacharam,
Or
near to Secunderabad, sir.
near Secunderabad. So you are in the middle of the city. You're in the heart of the city. You're not in some suburbs.
Not
somewhere.
around 15 kilometers from Secunderabad, sir.
Oh, okay, okay. Thank you.
Plant is around 15 kilometers.
All right, all right. Every city does the same thing. Yeah, go ahead, please. Next person, quickly.
Yeah, I'm Ravikant Patel. I am a chemical engineering graduate and working with Sud Chem India Private Limited. We are into a business of catalyst manufacturing unit.
What is your
So we have two
designation?
units, one at one at Vadodara and another is Cochin. I'm working, as a deputy general manager
All right.
for operational excellence.
Wonderful, wonderful. Welcome.
Hello everyone, my name is Garima. I'm from Bangalore and I'm a homemaker, but I've learned art therapy and I'm curious to learn counseling also.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Garima ma'am, your face is not clear, but everything else is clear. I don't know why that is. All right.
Okay,
Next
sir.
person. Next person.
Hi, I'm Shashikant from Hyderabad. I take care of the property management. Apart from that, I had recently done MSc psychology. Hence, I'm interested in this counseling session.
Great. Next, quickly.
Divya, ma'am.
Okay, we are not sure if she's able to. Yeah, maybe she's got some mic issues or I don't know, but she won't speak. And we have Justin Bieber also with us. Justin also won't be able to speak today. So, guys, I mean, it's always good to have international crowd. So, ladies and gentlemen, a very, very simple question. Number one, what brings us here? Any answer is fine. And number two, what is the meaning of the word counsel? Now, you have two options. You can watch this like a YouTube video, keep quiet and hide somewhere. Good for you. But then if you really want to learn psychology, if you really want to learn counseling, then you have to participate. If you simply want to hear something, that's cool, but it's not going to be much value to you. And for that, YouTube videos there are plenty. All right. Anyone? All right. No, not counsel. Counsel. Anyone?
Listen
I
to
think
someone
Hi,
and
Ravikant here.
giving your
I think
advice.
counseling. Hello.
Hmm.
Counseling is a process to guide someone, to be on a right direction.
All right. Anybody else? Thank you. Anybody else? Want to add to
Counseling
that?
is a process in which the subject, by discussion, we help the subject to take the right decision.
All right. So we are hearing words like subject, we are hearing words like right direction, right decision. So obviously, there is something right and there is something wrong, is what we are
Yes,
understanding from the discussion. Correct, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So let me just run the slides. We have a bunch of slides today. And today's program is free. So yay, we are back with a free program. So some of our programs are free, some are paid. And there is a
Sir,
difference between free
sorry
and
to interrupt you, sir.
yeah.
One question, sir. These
Mhm.
paid programs like last one I missed because it is we conducted in the very late hours, like 8:30 to 10 p.m. Actually, if the timings are like 6 to this one, 7:30, it will be much easier to join, sir.
All right. So I will
It
certainly
is just
try to.
my this one opinion.
Yeah. See
It
what
depends on
happens
the
is.
majority.
Yeah. What happens is that some people say we work during the day. Can you have it in the evening? Some people say early morning is good. So it's kind of become a little tricky. So we'll try to mix and match. Some will try to have in the evening. Some will try to have early. Can you people see my? Can you see the slides?
Slides
Right.
visible.
Yes, I.
Because
Right.
I'm getting a very strange yellow box here. I don't know what that is. Anyway. Okay, guys. So those people who do not know, I'm representing Next Level Training Events. My name is Milind. I'm a master trainer facilitator. I also do counseling. I'm also a professional coach, and I'm also a corporate trainer. So I do a bunch of things. Okay. Who would like to read this nice, loud, and clear?
Next.
Go ahead. Does it make sense, anybody? It's clear to everybody? Can anybody quickly explain?
It is like, sir, it is like if you are having so much knowledge, but you are not empathetic, people won't show that much interest in you.
All right. Very nice. Anybody else? One last answer.
Sir, sir, it is like people, so somebody has so much knowledge, but they don't able to utilize their knowledge to solve any problem. So that is no in use to have such knowledge.
Okay, where is it written here about any problem and solving or anything? Where did you get that from? कहाँ लिखा है ऐसा कुछ problem solve ऐसा कुछ?
No, sir.
All right. So, question to everyone present here. Do you think, guys, that we should understand each and everything, or do you want to see, ठीक है मतलब इंग्लिश पिक्चर तो देखा, वो आदमी अच्छा था, वो बुरा था, वो हीरो था, विलन था, पिक्चर अच्छा था, डायलॉग नहीं समझे, क्या हो रहा है नहीं समझा, ऐसा क्यों हुआ, कुछ भी नहीं समझा. Do you want to go that way, or do you want to understand properly anything that you get into? Question to
We want
everyone.
to understand properly, sir.
All right. So one of the things we have to start doing if you want to study anything, learn anything is be a good reader. You have to understand something very well. If you do not understand, you have to ask questions always wherever you go, be it a client also or be it a training session also. So the first answer was correct. I'm going to just move on. So what is counseling? You guys have already said. So one of the ways of looking at it is professional advice and help given to people with problems. What does professional advice mean, anyone? A very simple answer. What is professional advice? All right. All right. And counseling can also be a talk therapy that allows people to discuss their problems with trained professionals in a peaceful and safe ambience. The exact meaning of counseling may vary, but in general, it is a process where you talk about your issues in detail, either intending to overcome the problem or to explore your thoughts comprehensively. So there are two options. One is overcome the problem, and second is, what does that mean, anyone, quickly? Guys, we have just 1 more hour to go. If you don't speak up, we'll be slow. If we'll be slow, I'll have to cut short, and there's a hard stop at 7:30. I cannot go beyond 7:30 today. Usually, when people don't respond, we have discussion, then I pull longer. Today, I don't have that luxury. I'll have to stop at 7:30 or even lesser, actually. So please quickly answer so that we can move on.
Sir, sometimes people don't want solution. They want to express their thoughts and feelings.
All right. So why is it not written express? Why is it written explore?
Yes,
Is it the
sir.
same thing, express, explore?
No, sir. It is not same.
Basically, by counseling, we are not
Explore the process of knowing different options.
All right.
to solve the problem.
That's a good way of looking at it.
Explore the thoughts to know the root cause of that problem.
That is also a possibility. So always remember that it is not always about finding a solution. Keep that in mind a little bit before we go ahead. Okay, who would like to read this nice, loud and clear? Quick.
Helping one person might not change the whole world, but it could change the world for that one person.
Nice, isn't it? Beautiful, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
All right. So why should we learn any counseling skills at all to begin with? Those people who are here, anyways, you've come here, I'm sure you might have some idea why you want to learn, why you want to get interested, why you want to get into it. What could the reason be?
To help people.
All right, very nice. Anyone else?
To
Even in the
help ourselves.
relations, when there is a particular problem,
Yes.
Mhm.
even in the relations, when we discuss, quite many options may open up and resolve the issue.
Very nice. So one is help yourself, help the other person. Second is relationships.
Help yourself.
Help yourself. That is also an interesting way of looking at it. So, ladies
Try
and
to make
gentlemen, counseling skills can enhance everyday interactions. Clients' interactions or our interactions?
Our interaction.
Or both?
Both.
Or both.
both.
All right. Okay. It can be useful in personal, professional, and community settings. Personal, we understand, good. Professional also is beautiful. What is community setting, anyone?
So
Is it society?
Yes.
So group of
uh,
people?
Yes.
yes.
Okay. Now, counseling skills can also promote emotional well being. Point to be noted, emotional well being. So, everybody is undergoing stress, burnouts, anger issues, road rage, depression, frustration, annoyance. Somebody is feeling very sad, they are getting old. Somebody is feeling angry, they don't get a job. Somebody is very depressed, their partner, they are not getting a good person to marry. Do you know? These days, I know so many boys, 20 years से लेकर के 35 years, even 37, not getting a good girl to marry. Girls refuse. So they are feeling very, very negative about life and relationships and marriage also. So if we learn counseling skills, it can promote not only others but our own well-being also, because sometimes we can do self-counseling and self-therapy if we are in the right frame of mind. Yes, no, possible?
Yes, sir.
So,
The field of psychology is so beautiful that even if you know little bit, you are developing awareness, and with little bit of awareness also you can have a little bit more peace or more control or more harmony or more understanding. Every little thing counts. If you feel 5% better, is that good? Or should we simply, no, no, Baba, I'd rather scroll in social media? Or do you really want to be 5% more better, 10% more peaceful? Does that help?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
All right. So the word psychology, some people feel psychology means कोई पागल है, और किसी को mental disturbance हो गया कुछ. Well, that is also true. But psychology deals with so many different areas, 20 different areas, forensic. It could be about advertising, you can use psychology in. Psychology could be about developmental psychology, child psychology, marriage psychology, so many different things. We here are simply talking about the good part, not the abnormal psychology, not criminal psychology. Is that okay?
Yes.
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 All right, guys. Who'd like to read these quickly? Take over. Somebody who's not read, take over.
Out of the vulnerabilities will come the strength.
Out of vulnerabilities. In other words, first you should be or you can be vulnerable. What is vulnerable in very simple English? So weak, some sort of weakness.
Yes.
So from there you can become stronger. You have to begin somewhere. All right. And you have to realize where you're standing. Okay. Who'd like to read the next one?
Healing takes time, and asking for help is a courageous step.
Interesting, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So many people are suffering. Somebody is going through a bad marriage. Somebody for years is going through bad health. Somebody is going through frustration. Somebody is just depressed. I know people like a coma, they're depressed for 15 years. Can you believe that? 15 years, nothing happening in life, just depressed. But if they ask for help, they can, and it is a courageous step to do that. Who would like to read this quick?
yes, sir.
Yeah.
The greatest healing therapy is friendship and love.
Very
Hubert
interesting,
H.
isn't it?
Humphrey.
So, friendship can come from a friend, love can come from a friend, love can come from a relative, love can come from a mother, father, love can come from a lover. But for human beings, these things have an healing effect. All right. So, which professions can be benefited? Any idea? Who or which professions can be benefited? Mhm. Mhm. All right, let's quickly take a look. As you can see here, any sort of kind of a teacher, professor, trainer, they can. Any sort of a medical professional, they can. Even paramedicals can. Managers, team leaders, HR people, social workers, even parents can benefit. How can parents benefit? They can earn money by doing counseling, right?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Uh-huh.
They will counsel the children.
Correct.
Yes.
Then even coaches can, or even dentist, plastic surgeon. Wait a minute, why does a dentist need counseling? I should remove that, right? It's wrong, right?
No, sir. Yes.
Not only handle the patient differently, sometimes some patients are scared of noises.
Yes.
Yo, I don't want to go to the dentist. Okay,
And
the dentist has
process.
to take care and do some counseling there. Some patients are worried that it will pain.
Yes.
Yes. So there are different kinds of people. Okay, now what are the key good qualities of a good counselor? Number one, active listening. Anybody? What is active listening?
And listening with attention.
All right. Anybody else?
Focused.
Mm-hmm. Anyone else?
Listening with sometimes response.
Mm-hmm. Like?
Like they can response like yes, yeah, okay, and they can question also.
So, guys, we are getting two different answers. One is concentration, focus. The other is, okay. Now the question is, which one is active listening really? I can either say, yeah, correct, correct. Let's go ahead. Direct lead, next ride. I can do that. But if I do that, will you be learning anything?
No,
No.
sir.
So should we go to the next slide, right?
No, sir.
So the second answer, where the person acknowledges that they heard the person who's speaking, that is active listening.
Hmm.
Active listening is also a way. Was anybody here for transaction analysis?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So we have learned that if you look at the person in the eye, if you do ha, whatever, these are
Yes.
strokes. What kind of
Strokes.
strokes?
Positive stroke.
Positive
Positive strokes.
strokes. So question, if you are a counselor in that role, and if you are trying to understand somebody or help somebody in your own short, small way, you're not a professional counselor, that's okay. Maybe you're an elder sister, maybe you're a friend. When you give strokes to the other person who is in some sort of a difficult situation or trouble or sadness or frustration, are they going to feel nice?
Yes, sir.
What will a stroke tell them? When you do what is a stroke communicating?
Sense of security we provide that
That
person.
I am
We are with
listening
you.
you.
In other
You are being
words,
heard.
I am listening to you, I am with you,
You.
I am connected to you right now in this moment. Question to you. Genuine question. अगर हिम्मत है तो असली जवाब दो, सच्चा जवाब दो. सोचो, जिंदगी में कितनी बार ऐसे मौके हैं कि आप सच में कनेक्टेड हैं किसी के साथ. It could be a friend, father, mother, lover, boyfriend, girlfriend, children, anybody. But you really feel, हाँ, ये इंसान मेरी बात समझ रहे हैं पूरी तरह से. I am feeling positive with this person. कितनी बार होता है? रेयर है या
Rare,
बहुत कॉमन है?
Rare, sir.
rare, sir.
Okay.
So,
So, if you want to be a good counselor, if you can create that feeling for the person, you're in a good space, I am with you, we have a good connection, I am listening to you, there is no rush, I'm not ignoring you. So, right now in this session, if I'm teaching you and if I do this, all right, so the next slide, yes, who's that? You read here. Correct, correct. All right. Okay, next slide. If I do that, will you feel connected? Do you think I'm connected with you?
No.
no, sir.
Is that a good feeling for you?
No,
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 sir.
sir.
Will you feel like sharing anything with me?
No,
No.
sir.
No. So active listening Step number 1. And what you said is also true. Focus, concentration, yes. The next point is understanding the other person. If you learn a process of doing okay, okay. If you keep doing that, but you don't really care what the other person is saying, is that a good counselor? But I didn't know. Like you said, I didn't know. Is that gonna really work?
No, sir.
Okay.
All right. The next point is understand. Now, how do you understand a person?
From their point of view.
Okay. But still, when we understand somebody, how do we understand? What is the process of understanding? Should we do this? Oh, तेरा brain है ना इधर डाल मेरा तेरे को ले 2 मिनट के लिए हाँ समझ गया डाल वापिस. Can we do that?
No, sir.
Then how do we understand a person? With the help of what? What helps us to understand?
Communications.
Very good.
Imaginations.
No.
ये पता नहीं कौन से टेक्स्ट बुक में पढ़ के आ रहे हो लेकिन बोलो डिटेल में. व्हाट डू यू मीन कम्युनिकेशन? दिल से सोचो, दिमाग से बात करो. ये टेक्स्ट बुक छोड़ दो क्योंकि
Try to make some personal connection with them, to ask for some questions regarding their family background and all.
आस्क तो कर लिया लेकिन जब
Yes,
वो
sir.
बता रहे अंडरस्टैंड कैसे करेंगे? अंडरस्टैंड क्या हेल्प करेगा आपको अंडरस्टैंड करने को? व्हाट विल हेल्प यू?
Try
Our
to
experience,
keep
sir.
ourselves
Imagination.
in
Our
his
experience.
position.
They're knowing their perspective.
How will you know their perspective?
Listening without any kind of prejudiced mind.
वेरी गुड.
Yes.
चलो आंसर बोल दूं.
Yes, sir.
क्या रे तुम लोग? ये रहा आंसर. If somebody is talking to me, all right, sometimes I switch off my eyesight. I'm looking at them, but I'm not looking because I'm listening to their voice. All right.
Hmm.
Sometimes I'm listening to the pauses. Suppose if I ask them, अच्छा तो आए हैं, क्या हुआ फिर, कल क्या हुआ, कल शाम में I'm picking up the pauses.
Hmm.
Yeah. And then when the person is saying कल शाम में, and suddenly they become like this, कल शाम में, what am I observing there?
Body
Their
language.
expression,
Body
their
language.
feelings.
Thought
Body
process.
language.
Tone of voice, body language. Ayyo, giving so much of information is flowing. All right. So a lot of things are going to help you. The person, the situation, and the personality. What kind of personality is this? Is this a personality that may be scared very easily, worried very easily? Is this a personality that gets angry unnecessarily? Do you think we start getting data points very, very quickly if you're tuned and attuned to each and every aspect of their communication,
True.
Yes.
their behavior, their attitudes? A patient or a client or somebody who told you, I want to talk to you, you said, okay, come at 6 o'clock. They came at 6:15. Fine. You spoke to them maybe half an hour. They felt nice. Again, they called you maybe after a week and said, hey, I'd like to get together. You said, okay, come at 10 in the morning. They come at 10:15, 6:15, 10:15, 4:30. What are you noticing here?
He is habitual latecomer.
Yeah, which is all
Yay.
late.
So you
Yes.
start observing patterns. Important or prejudice?
Important, sir.
No, judgmental. You're calling that person late. Accept, love him. What? Accept and love or observe?
Observe.
Interesting.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So a lot of things are involved. You're getting a lot of data points. Understand, respond. All right. The next is you can use techniques like paraphrasing. Now, what is paraphrasing? All right. So there is rephrase, there is paraphrase. Rephrase is what you are saying, paraphrase is what the other is saying. Question to all of you all. As we're going through even counseling, are we realizing that sometimes we don't understand the exact meaning of words? Yes, no?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Do you think if you want to study anything new, we need to build our vocabulary or maybe not? What do you think?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Regular vocabulary.
नहीं, उसका मतलब वो ये मतलब ऐसे ज रहता है, सिमिलर ज रहता है वो। नींबू मतलब संतरा, संतरा मतलब नींबू, थोड़ा बहुत ना ऐसा ज रहता है। सीरियसली स्विच कर देंगे क्या?
No, sir.
No,
All
sir.
right, you cannot do that because when you're helping somebody, is that a responsibility or is that a favor? अरे तेरे ऊपर मैंने उपकार किया, 3 बार सुने ला, मालूम क्या? Do you want to be in
Extreme
that attitude or do you really want to reach out and help? All right. Okay, so paraphrasing, eye contact and all that. And obviously it builds trust and you know all that. Let's go ahead to the next one. Who would like to read this nice and loud and clear? Quick. Who has not read before?
Me.
Hmm.
Okay. Listening is often the only thing needed to help someone.
You know, anybody a wife here by any chance? Anybody a husband here? Okay. So the wife is telling the husband, you know, आज काम वाली नहीं आई, she did not come. अरे नहीं आए तो ना मैं दूसरी लाऊंगा. Oh, sometimes the wife will say, हाँ थोड़ा आज मैंने बहुत काम किया, my back is hurting. Your back is hurting. Take move. Question: is she looking for a solution?
No.
What husband
Yes.
is your wife looking
Yes.
for a solution?
He is
Wives, you
expecting.
tell us. Any wife, you tell us. Are you looking for solution all the time? Because
No,
men
sir.
really want to give you solutions.
No, sir.
Okay, so sometimes only listen, listen. Good relationship, good counseling, listen. Tell the other person, I'm here for you. मुझे कहीं नहीं जाना है. This time is yours. Possible? Is it possible to do that? Not
Yes.
really.
Yes, sir.
Not with my wife.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, so we have to start somewhere, get used to the concept somewhere. Okay, guys, who would like to read this quick?
Yes, sir.
The most,
Hmm.
okay, sir.
The most basic of all human needs is the need to understand and be understood.
All right.
Ralph Nichols.
हम लोग कभी कभी क्या बोलते, तू समझा नहीं यार मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ. You never understand what I really, I don't want this thing. You never understand what I'm saying. And do you know, because of this, you don't understand, sometimes relationships fall apart. Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So as a counselor, as a listener, we got to make sure that they feel that we understand. Empathy. Who would like to read this?
Me.
Hmm.
Empathy is seeing with the eyes of another, listening with the ears of another, and feeling with the heart of another.
क्या beautiful है ना ये? So
Yeah.
poetic, so beautiful and so true.
Yes, sir.
If you are able to do this, now that is real empathy. Because you are almost in that person's position and their place.
Yes.
You know how they really feel. If you feel empathy, then you can help them, then you can talk to them, understand them. All right, guys. So, with empathy, understand and share others' emotion, obviously, builds trust and creates a safe and supportive environment. Question: how important is it that the environment is safe for the other person? And what do you mean safe? मतलब वहां चोरी नहीं होगी, राइट? अगर हम काउंसलिंग करने बैठे तो यहाँ चोर नहीं आने चाहिए, करेक्ट?
Not like that.
Then
Not in the sense.
Safe
what is
mean so that the person can open to
It's
us.
not
The
getting into
counselor.
judgment. We are not here to judge others' feelings and
Yeah.
emotions.
very nice?
And
So
the person should feel trustworthy.
the
Yeah.
person should feel that I can
Trustworthy.
trust this
Yes.
other person who's my friend or the counselor or
Yeah.
my manager,
Yeah.
and I can open up to this person and tell them my genuine feelings or issues. Because what happens is that in today's world, when you tell somebody this is my problem, people make fun of you. People say तू इतना weak है क्या, रोते ही रहता है. You know, with men, that's a big problem. So men have to pretend I'm strong, I'm tough, कुछ problem नहीं है मेरे को. But inside they can be hurting. So as a counselor यानी professional हो या friend हो, but a good counselor will always create a safe space. Now, one of the ways to make it a safe space is जब आपको मिलने को आएंगे, you can wear a t-shirt, it is written there, you are safe with me. One trick. Another cap, it is safe. Another on the wall, you can put big posters, safe. Yes, that works, right?
No, sir.
Then what? How will you make them feel safe? Non-judgment तो हम समझ गए, लेकिन what will you do for them to feel that? Can we tell them, come, sit. Okay, firstly, let me tell you, it is safe. I am not judging. Seriously, I'm not judging you. First only I'm telling you, don't worry. Tell. What is the problem? Tell. Tell na problem. And now they will feel safe, correct?
No, sir.
No,
We
sir.
should say that whatever you are sharing here is between both of us, and it is confidential, and you can trust me.
Yes.
By
Very
assuring that
good.
the other person may feel a little bit safe.
Very nice. That is one way. Any other way?
Maybe-
Imagine that situation, guys. सोच के बताओ. Don't you?
Making that
Sometimes
person
we
comfortable.
we can be also vulnerable little bit, so that they can also feel that we are the same
But how can you be
situation.
vulnerable? Should we say, "Oh my God, I've got fever. Achoo, achoo. I'm so vulnerable. I get cold."
Making the other person comfortable.
How? आप लोग सब theoretical बहुत जवाब देते हैं टेक्स्ट बुक वाले.
Sir,
मैं आपको
showing
how
care.
पूछता हूँ. How? What will you do
Showing
practically?
care.
So
How will you
listening
show
and
care?
listening and asking question to understand.
वो तो
To
understand हो
give
गया ना.
to give
Safe
them
कैसे हो गया?
strokes, sir. Positive strokes.
So people, are you realizing we know what to do, but we are little unclear about how to do it? Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Sure.
All right. Non-judgmental attitude. I'm glad we all agree with that. Accept the other without bias. Foster openness. What does foster openness means?
So that they can open themselves.
Okay.
They can discuss any about
ओ
their
मोमिता
challenges.
मैम, ये फोस्टर का मतलब क्या है? फोस्टर.
Foster
आप तो सो दैट
मतलब
तो आगे ही चले गए. What is foster?
cultivate,
Cultivate. What is cultivate?
nurture.
वो भी होता है, लेकिन
हाँ,
इंग्लिश का प्रॉब्लम ये
problem.
है,
हाँ,
एक
problem.
ही वर्ड के अनेक मीनिंग होते हैं, डिपेंड्स ऑन द कॉन्टेक्स्ट. तो यहाँ पे बच्चों को पालने वाली बात नहीं है. यहाँ पे क्लाइंट को नहीं पालने, उसको भी नहीं पालने का है.
ओपननेस को पालने वाली बात है.
हाँ, तो कैन वी से एनकरेज, कैन वी से
Encourage.
स्ट्रेंथन,
Okay.
ऑलराइट,
Yeah.
ऑनेस्टी एंड ओपननेस. तो कैसे करेंगे?
Encouraging, sir.
कैसे करेंगे? How will you foster openness and honesty? That we have to think about, because every human being is different. See, for example, as a counselor, everybody will have a different personality. A person could be male or female, young or old, experienced or inexperienced, and they will bring their own personality as a counselor also into the mix, apart from the rule book. Yes or no? All right.
Yes, sir.
The next is create respectful and inclusive space. ये inclusive space क्या है?
So that
We
the
need to
person
include them.
So that नहीं, वो क्या है चीज, उससे क्या होता है नहीं पूछा है, होती क्या है वो? Are you guys noticing you're always going ahead of something but not being in the moment? Question to you. When we are unable to being in the moment, what do we lack? We lack two
Yes.
things. Number one, listening skills. Number two, awareness of what we are doing. Agree or disagree?
Yes.
Should we work on both these skills, ladies and gentlemen?
Yes. Yes, sir.
या मैंने मीठी मीठी बातें करनी चाहिए और आपको सबको पॉजिटिव फीडबैक देना चाहिए और बोलना चाहिए यू आर ब्रिलियंट, ऐसा बोलूं?
No, sir.
What, guys? So there is always a learning way.
Is it
Okay.
about setting some boundaries between that person and us?
यहाँ तो इंक्लूसिव लिखा है. अगर आपको इंक्लूसिव का एक मिनट, अगर आपको इंक्लूसिव वर्ड का मतलब नहीं मालूम है और फिर भी जवाब देने चले, तो कभी कभी बैट घुमा रहे हैं, बॉल नहीं दिखाई दे रहा है, तो क्लीन बोल्ड हो जाओगे. बॉल के ऊपर ध्यान होना चाहिए कि नहीं, गाइस?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Inclusive,
What is the
including, sir.
question? What is the meaning of the word? What is
Including, inclusive into including.
Correct.
Yeah.
तो इंक्लूसिव उनको फीलिंग देंगे. लेट्स इमेजिन, थिंक अबाउट इट, लेट्स इमेजिन योर क्लाइंट इज गे. अब क्या करोगे? इंक्लूड करोगे क्या एक्सक्लूड? नहीं, तू यार, तू गे तो बाहर बैठ. विल यू डू दैट?
No,
sir.
as a human being include करेंगे.
But as a human being include करेंगे. तो as a
हाँ.
क्या करके exclude करेंगे फिर? आगे क्या है? आगे कुछ नहीं है ना?
नहीं.
All right. Okay, people, let's go ahead. Who'd like to read this?
सर वो क्लैरिफाई तो कर दीजिए सर.
I'm sorry.
वो क्लैरिफाई तो कर दीजिए सर, जो
कौन सा
पिछला
वाला?
इंक्लूसिव वाला.
Inclusive. See, what happens is that if a person is gay, lesbian, transgender, believe in this religion, that religion, whatever it might be, that you don't agree with, maybe you will have to still create a respectful environment, and you have to feel them, make them feel included. You are a part of us. You are a part of this space. Okay, sometimes without our knowledge, without our understanding, we can suddenly feel a bias. Possible? How
Very,
much
very
ever
much
you
so.
try, sometimes suddenly there can be a switch, and that is called as unconscious bias. That can get triggered. Maybe childhood memory, maybe something, anything, maybe media. So we have to be careful there. And if you're aware that you're feeling that, you'll have to be aware that still you in some way override it and make sure the other person feels included in the conversation, in the space.
So
All-
it means we need to, as you said, it's an unconscious bias.
Oh,
So
yes.
it gets triggered. It's not a conscious act. We decided that we need to push
No,
them
we did
out.
not decide.
So
Sometimes we have decided it, and sometimes it is unconscious. So if you use your adult ego state and if you bring awareness, I'm constantly aware of what is happening in my body. What are my bodily sensations when I listen to something like this? Am I getting triggered? I'm aware. Wait a minute, I just got triggered. This person is so and so kind of a person. Let's say this person's sexuality so and so. Let's say the person sitting in front of me says I'm a girl, but actually is a boy. But he's behaving like a girl. And that is kind of putting me off. Yaar, aise mat kar yaar tu. I want to say that. Now I'm fully aware. Now what will I do? All right. So here is where your adult ego state is going to help you bring the awareness, and then your training in counseling is going to help you, but it sometimes may be hard work. Sometimes it might be easy depending upon the kind of person you are. Unfortunately, because we are humans and because we have our own childhood, we have our own environment, we have our own influencing factors from family and friends and everywhere. So it may not be easy to create such a space, but that could be our goal. And gradually, as we work on it, we start building on it. So, long answer short, sometimes it is unconscious, sometimes it is conscious, but both of the times we have to bring it to our awareness, and that is the best possible thing we'll have to do to come to awareness. And that is why some people do meditation to be fully aware and in the moment. Some people use TA to be fully aware. Where what am I doing? Because your adult is going to help you there. Some people will practice mindfulness. What is happening in my body? Where are my thoughts running? And things like that.
Okay.
All right. Who'd like to read this quick? All right. Now, this particular sentence may not be from the space of counseling, may not be from the space of therapy, or this is a very general thing, but the next one will make more sense for us. Be curious, not judgmental. If a person behaves a certain way, if a person is a certain way, we can be curious to know more, we can be curious to know why, but not necessarily be judgmental. Not easy, huh, guys? ये लगने में बड़ा simple लगता है. अरे simple, don't be judgmental. Seems very easy, but in real life, it's not so easy. Agree, disagree?
Agree.
Agreed, sir.
Agreed, sir.
हम बातें बड़ी बड़ी करते हैं, व्हाट्सएप पे बहुत पोस्ट भेजते हैं, बट इतना आसान नहीं है. All right, guys. Now, moving on to communication skills. Verbal communication, your communication needs to have clarity. What does that mean? Clarity in communication, anyone? All right.
Hmm.
Anybody, anything else? What is clarity?
Whatever we are thinking to tell, we can tell them.
All right. Anything else? Can anybody give an example? Can anybody give an example of unclear?
Some technical jargon, sir.
Technical jargon could be one. What else? ओके रोहित, हम मिलेंगे जरूर, लेकिन बाकी लोगों को भी देखते हैं उनका क्या कहना है. Yes, anybody else? See, you guys have seen slides, read books, communication should be clear. If I put you on stage, you'll also give lectures. Communication should be clear. We know that. What does it mean? How do you express that? How do you make sure that your communication is really clear?
Yes, don't.
They're using proper apt words for that situation.
Very good. So one could be, which words are you using? Should you use the word apologies? Should you use the word sorry? Same thing, not the same thing. Should you use the word inspiration? Should you use the word motivation? For example, if you talk to the person, are you inspired to do that? Are you motivated to do that? Two different things. Okay, so let's talk about words only for a moment. Words become very important. Next is the tone of your voice. Now, I have seen people who are counselors or psychologists and whatever. Sometimes the tone is not really very welcoming. In fact, I visited one and I got some psychometry done for myself. And the person I felt was very curt. Do you know what curt means?
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
No idea.
Very cut and dried. Very cut and very to the point. Ha, आओ, ha, बैठो, ha, do the test. Tell me once it's done.
Hmm.
I'm like, what's wrong with this person? Was there empathy?
No.
No,
No.
sir.
Was there friendliness?
No.
No.
No,
No.
sir.
I met her for the first time. And let's say I'm doing this psychometry for the first time. I'm scared of psychometry. Is she helping me with that?
No.
No.
No. So question to you, does the tone matter?
Yes.
sir.
Absolutely.
Okay. So the reason I'm sharing this with you is, although it looks very easy, simple and common sense, many people do not have the right things in the right place. Do you think I could be wrong, or possibly I could be a little bit correct with my experience?
You are correct,
I've
sir.
met people, I've seen people.
I have also experienced.
All right. So active engagement, you could be engaged actively. Now, non-verbal communication, body language, facial expressions, they also help. Your facial expressions become very important to make the other person relaxed. Have you met anybody who talks very sweetly, talks very nicely, but still you feel कुछ गड़बड़ है? Has anybody experienced that?
Yes, sir.
Have you experienced कि somebody is very sweet and beautiful looking, लेकिन अंदर से लगता है, मुझे लगता है ये लेडी खड़ूस होगी, ब्यूटीफुल तो है, बात तो अच्छी कर, लेकिन ऐसा लगता है खड़ूस ही होगी.
Yeah.
अंदर से आवाज आ रही है,
Yeah.
लेकिन उसने बुरा कुछ भी नहीं किया.
They
Yes,
are
sir.
putting mask.
How do you know that? And my question is, how can you identify that and how are you knowing about it? So one answer could be your sixth sense, you're very powerful. Or second answer could be their tone, their looks, and their body language may not be matching, may not be congruent.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So, question to you, as human beings, can we sense micro expressions in the other person?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Although we did not study psychology, we did not go to body language 4 years of education, still, can we sense something is wrong
Hmm.
Yes, sir.
or something is
Yes.
not matching?
Hmm.
Yes,
All right.
sir.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the next one is adapt your style to the client's need. Now, on WhatsApp, I received messages such as, live your life the way you want to live. Then I received another message which says, don't care about what people think about you. Very good. Another message I got on WhatsApp says that you shine. If other people cannot handle, that is their problem. Another message I received was, be assertive, get what you want in life. So a lot of messages I'm getting, which are basically telling me, do what you want to do, do your own thing. Agree or disagree? Or am I the only person getting this messages on WhatsApp, or somebody
No,
here is
sir.
also
No.
getting
We
it?
are also getting
We
same.
are
Also
putting in
getting.
status also.
So the question is, if I do my own thing, if I do my own style, if I behave the way I want to, but here it is written, adapt to the client's need. So, but on WhatsApp, this is not written. But WhatsApp should be correct, right?
It depends on people actually.
What people? What people?
When there is a thing about client, then we need to be a little bit non-judgmental and empathetic. Um, that all those points you have told.
But why? Because the client is paying us?
No,
No.
because they need.
What if it is not a client, Momita ma'am? What if it's just a friend? Now what do we do?
Yeah,
And a friend
it
wants help
depends.
this time.
If that friend also actually care of whatever my nature or whatever my personality, and if they also think about that I should not get hurt about their attitude or their behavior, then I also have to be very friendly with them.
All right, guys, did everybody understand what you're saying? Just simply give me a yes or a no. Don't go round and round.
Yeah.
No, sir.
Yes or
No,
no?
sir. No, sir.
No, sir.
All right. So now the question is, should we do your own thing, be your own person, or should we adapt to the other person? If you adapt to the other person, you are not assertive. If you adapt to the other person, you are losing your personality. What should we do? Do you
We
want the
need
It,
answer?
we need to
it's
be balanced.
contextual.
Do you want the very simple answer, practical answer?
It
We need
depends on
to
the situation.
Mm-hmm.
we need to do balance.
Very good. So here is the answer. We don't want the answer. So okay. You're right, guys. Awesome. Correct. Okay, next slide.
No, sir. We need.
Sir,
Oh,
we
come
need
on. Nobody needs.
answer.
कुछ नहीं किसी को चाहिए आगे
Yes,
जाएंगे.
sir.
Now the next point
Please.
is confidentiality. Very important, right? When it comes to counseling, be it friendly counseling, be it paid counseling, but confidentially is very nice, very important, because that will build trust between the two of y'all. Now, here it is written legally required and all that. Forget the legal part. But even as ethically speaking, we should not disclose. I know a doctor, and she tells me, "Arey, today that patient had come, that Madhavi had come, and she's got so and so problem." You know, I told Madhavi, "Baba, dekh, Baba, aisa, aisa hai." I'm like, "No, why are you telling me all this?" No, no, you should know. I said, "But why are you even telling me her name? You could have said just some client." Agree or disagree,
Right,
people?
right.
Agreed, sir.
Absolutely right, sir.
So this is an example. What I'm telling you, these days, things are not how they used to be many years ago. So you got to be careful. You got to be aware what's happening. And some people, they are not bad people, but they don't follow a lot of protocols. Fair?
Yes, sir.
All right, guys. Asking open-ended questions. What is open-ended questions?
Which can be given in a description, not in yes and no,
Correct. Why should we
Yes.
do that?
so that they can express their emotions and they have
Why?
the freedom to express
Very
their
nice.
experience.
Any other answer, guys? Would someone like to add to that?
To know them deeply, to understand them deeply,
Why should we understand them deeply?
to solve their problem.
The more data we have, the more data points we have, we can explore options. See, for example, if you're a doctor and if you use some counseling techniques, then you can ask the person, have you had this illness before? Yeah, 4 years ago. Okay. Do you remember what medication you took? No, I don't remember. Okay. Did you have any sort of discomfort with the medication? Did you have any antibiotics? And then oh yeah, I had some antibiotics and I had got some allergy. Now what the doctor is doing is, instead of asking directly, getting some information so that they understand how is the psychology of this person, Are they averse to antibiotics? Are they okay with that? How is their body responding? How is their mind responding? Then the doctor can take a call. So sometimes some questions you can ask directly, some questions you will have to be very discreet because the other person can get sensitive. Moreover, if you keep them engaged in a conversation, they feel this is a friendly conversation going on, but what you are receiving is data points, and we want them so that we'll be in a better position to help them, right?
Right.
Right.
Okay, guys. So, of course, promote reflection and insight. Let the person reflect. The next one is validating clients' feelings. Any idea here? What is validate? Why should you validate and what is validate?
To make them feel safe.
All right. Who is CBP? Mr. Patel, do you want to try any answers? We are hearing only a few voices. The rest of the people, the right or wrong answer, do you want to try participating? Anyone?
We want to verify whether it is right or wrong,
All right.
whether it suits to our answer, or is it deviating from what we expect.
From what we expect. All right. But does it mean we should validate their feelings, or they should validate their feelings, or they should validate our feelings, or we should validate our feelings?
The both ways.
4 ways.
We should validate their
Sir, as we
We
have
should
asked
validate
open-end
their
questions,
feelings, sir.
as we asked open-end questions, when they have said their perspective and their experience and their emotions, we should validate that. Yes, if at all there is a pain they are expressing, yes, I do understand that this would have hurt you.
Okay. What is
Yes.
the importance of validation? What if they're
So
telling us
that
lies?
So on their trust,
Earn their trust is one thing. Any other way? Any
To
other
show
reason?
them
first,
empathy.
We show them
and
empathy.
yes.
and moreover, the emotion is also released, sir. Then they are
Yes.
open to listen what we are going to say in the next stage.
Very nice.
To connect with them, sir. Also.
Take them in a confidence.
Yes. So all your
Yeah.
answers are correct, guys. Every answer is correct. So clarify the emotions and thoughts. What does that mean now?
And so if at all, if any particular point is not clear for us, we can ask, is this what you meant to do? Or is this what happened to you?
But it is not written point, it is written
Try to find
Emotion.
out their real emotions behind it.
real emotions. What do you mean real emotions? What are fake emotions and real emotions?
Sometimes they don't show whatever they are feeling, but they
Yes.
suppress their emotions.
Okay. So guys, be it emotions, be it feelings, be it behaviors, attitudes, thoughts, everything you have to in some way observe, whatever their concerns are, whatever their pain is, validate that I understand, and at the same time make sure you are understanding the pain or their issues the way they feel. See, for example, somebody says my tooth is aching. Okay, tooth is aching. Okay, ठीक है. What else is happening? But is the tooth throbbing pain, continuous pain, or is it some type of just stabbing pain in the inside? Do you think that might help us understand what they're feeling, what they're going through?
Yes, sir.
Or do you think, oh, yo, that will waste a lot of time. I have only 1 hour and that person has only paid me 800 rupees. How much to ask? All right. So the next one is show understanding and support. That is, we already know that. Now, boundaries. Maintain professional boundaries. You already know that. Prevent burnout. So the client should not be burnt out, correct?
We
They
should not burn
work
out.
very hard.
We
If they're
should
working in
not be
IT
burned out.
company.
Right.
So much of
They
indulgence
should
may
be in
burn
a
out
calm
us.
and
Correct.
troubled mind.
क्या हो गया? Money
We
magnet,
should
what
be
are you
in a
saying?
calm. We should be in a calm mind, sir.
Okay.
So
All right. And obviously, we should maintain respect and ethical issues and things like
yes,
that, especially if this is a client. If it is a friend, also, you should have respect. But if
Yes.
it's a client, definitely more so. Now, in personal relationships, obviously, enhancing trust, resolving conflicts, very, very important. But luckily for us, all the people in this room today, they don't have any conflicts in relationships. Awesome. But for those other people who have, they can use some sort of skills in counseling so that it might help. The next one is improve emotional connection. For those people who studied with us transactional analysis, I had also given an example. If husband and wife are fighting, and if you're really, 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 really fighting very hard, maybe one of you all realizes like it's not worth it. And maybe you switch your ego state from a critical parent to a little child, maybe child ego state, and maybe make a little joke or go and hug them or cuddle them and tell them, okay, Baba, I'm sorry, forget it. You are right. It's getting too late, not worth the fight. So I personally remember when I used to have fights like this, and the other person would be very angry or furious or whatever. It finally I used to get tired. Wait a minute, why are we doing this? It's not worth it. It doesn't. Then I used to say, you know what? You right, I right, wrong. It doesn't matter. It's okay. No, no, you're saying just for the sake you're saying like that, just because you know you are wrong. Doesn't matter. I'm wrong. It's okay. The point is we have a beautiful thing together. Why mess it up? Not worth it. Now suddenly what is happening is ego state has been shifted. And now we can come to some sort of a conclusion that other person can also shift their ego state. Yes, possible? And,
Possible, sir.
and we can come into a complementary ego states where we can again get together. Although we had a fight and quarrel and everything, we can now cool down and come out of that situation. So to improve emotional connection, counseling skills can help. Now you might say, wait a minute, how does counseling is going to help? And one other thing you can pick up from counseling is simply giving them attention, listening to what they are saying. इतना भी किया ना फिर भी बहुत है, because in a lot of couples, I'm just talking about couple as an example. In a lot of couples, one of the parties feel that the other person doesn't recognize them, give them attention. The other partner is always on the phone. ऐसा होता रहेगा ना दुनिया में कहीं ना कहीं, that one partner is always on the phone or watching TV or not really responding. Okay. So these techniques, very, very simple, basic things of listening, saying, ha, I have experienced, there's an aunt, and when I talk to her, she looks at me and doesn't even do ha, and I'm like, are you listening? She's like, obviously I'm listening. What do you think? I'm a 3-year-old girl or what? I said, yeah, but I'm not getting any yes, nothing I'm getting. The next time I take it for granted she's listening, and then later I went away from there, and then she never called me. I said, wait a minute, I told you to call me. When? I told you that day I'm leaving right now. Call me. When did you say that? This is why I was telling you, give me a response. Do okay. Now, there are two kinds of responses. One is okay, like Mamita ma'am said, for acknowledging I understood. And there is another okay, for letting the person know I am with you. In counseling, we want both. I understand also, and I'm with you also patiently. One of the biggest things we can learn from counseling is patience. All right, who'd like to read this?
Okay, me. A counselor is not someone who works ahead of you to show you the way, but someone who walks beside you to help you find your own path.
Isn't it beautiful?
Yes.
In other words, in some way, with the person whom you're with, you are a co-traveler. You're not telling them, "तो अभी ऐसा कर, तो मेरी बात, I'm telling you now, you do this. Okay, I told you do this. Okay, I am the expert. You are not. Who's higher? I. Who's lower? The other person who's got difficulties. So we won't do that. We are both together. All right, guys. Should we do an activity? Are you ready for an activity?
Yes, yes.
Or activities are not really useful? Theory is good. All right. So we need two people, and we need one person who is going to be Meena's happy, healthy, and wealthy life. wants to enter. Okay. So guys, we want one person to be the client. They are really overwhelmed with the work and life, having too much of stress. And we want another person to be a counselor. Who'd like to be the client? Who'd like to be a counselor? The word client simply means the person who has trouble. It could be a friend also. And the word counselor simply means it could be a manager also. Who'd like to do role play? Baap re. I notice everybody's fighting. I want to. Please don't fight. Behave yourself. Everybody will get a chance. Don't fight. So one is Rohit. Rohit
Okay,
is
I
the
want to play the role of client.
Wow, wow, wow. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are watching a role play and we are going to observe both the parties. One is going to be a client who's really distraught, really distressed, lot of stress at home, at work, everywhere. Maybe girlfriend also giving lot of headache according to the client, and or boyfriend or husband, I don't know. And the other person who is the supposed to be the counselor is going to show some behavior and give us an understanding that they are the counselor. Should we begin? Both the
Yes.
parties ready?
Yes,
All
sir.
right. Okay, go for it.
Hi. Good evening. Actually, I have come to you to share about my problems so that you can give some solutions or you can help me. That nowadays in my workplace, I am getting so much stressed and I can't trust anyone because I have seen people to backbite me, and nowadays I have trust issue. So what to do? Can you please help me? Even I have gone through breakup with my boyfriend also. So I'm very overwhelmed. I can't sleep properly. I'm very stressed. No, it is not first time actually. It happened previously also.
All right. So let's pause here. Ladies and gentlemen, let's look at the very basic qualities of counseling. What are the most basic things we can do as a counselor? Does anyone remember the most basic things?
Make them comfortable and safe.
Yes.
Comfortable, make the person comfortable. What else?
Empathy,
Active listening,
active listening.
empathy.
Active listening. What is active listening? How do you, 1 second, somebody at the door.
You're listening.
Rohit, something you missed.
Active listening, what's that?
Sir can say. I don't know.
Okay. So, what are the other basic things we are supposed to do? One is active listening. What is active listening in simple words?
Paraphrasing.
All right. Is that active listening? Paraphrasing? If active listening were paraphrasing, then it would have been called paraphrasing.
No, it's one of the thing which we need to
Understand
do.
and respond.
Guys, why are we going ahead when the question is what is active listening? Why are we all over the place? Question to you.
Okay.
Does that show good listening skills?
No, sir.
do.
Yes.
You.
Maybe active listening is
Forget active
making the
listening.
client feel heard.
Active listening comes later. But before active listening, even when right now I'm asking people questions, sometimes the answer is something else, then the question is not remembered. So before active listening, should we have good listening? Because good listening skills is different, active listening skills is different, paraphrasing is yet different. Questions to everybody now. Very, very basic questions. Looking at slides, watching YouTube videos, reading books, easy. But actually, each and every step following, little bit slightly tricky.
Yes.
No?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So let's count number of things that come into the basic counseling. Number one is anybody, any point. Number one,
Listening.
active listening. What is active listening? Anybody?
Making the client feel heard or listened.
How do you make the client feel?
Acknowledge.
Divya ma'am,
Acknowledge.
how do you
Acknowledge.
acknowledge? रिसीट भेज देने की क्या उनको? इनवॉइस भेजनी है, चालान भेजना है, क्या भेजना है? हाउ डू यू एक्नॉलेज?
And there was a point, sir, you have told that understand and respond. That is active listening.
ये तो सब डेफिनेशन की कितने दीवाने हैं सब लोग यार. The textbooks, sentences, word, nobody showing me anything. Any demo, anybody? Quick.
Yes, actually, whatever she is telling, you may say, or you may ask her to elaborate. You
That
can.
is
Yeah.
not.
No,
that
actually,
is-
if she's saying, I'm stressed at office place or workplace, then since how long you have been feeling like that?
Very
Or-
Or we
good.
can
Very
we
good.
can
So
even ask-
किशोरी मैम ये जो जवाब है, किस सवाल का जवाब है?
workplace में stress about the workplace, in the
आप
workplace.
जो जवाब दे रहे हैं हमें, उसका सवाल क्या था?
What
She-
is active listening?
अरे आप क्यों जवाब दे रहे हो? वो तो किशोरी मैम को सवाल पूछा है ना.
Active listening.
तो एक्टिव लिसनिंग का जो आप जवाब दे रहे हो है ही नहीं आंसर. मेरा आप सबसे एक सवाल है, हैज एनीबडी गॉन, या पिक्चर में कोर्ट केस देखिए कभी?
Yeah.
है. दूसरा सवाल, हैज एनीबडी गॉन टू द वीजा ऑफिस,
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Not
consulate,
really.
and when the person says, how many days do you want to stay in America, and you say, actually मेरा चाचा है ना, see I'll tell you, my uncle no, very bad person, but he's got two sons, one is Raju, one is Pappu. Can you give such an answer?
No, sir.
No. If the person asking you how many days, 14 days, what is the purpose? Wedding. Actually was not getting married, but luckily getting married. Can you do all that and round? No. So
No, sir.
this shows every time, if we stick to the question, stick to the answer, stick to the question, stick to the answer. If we are doing that, we are firstly good listeners, not active listeners yet. Probing, asking questions, paraphrasing, those are
Yes.
other qualities.
Mm.
Yes, no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So on a side note, let me ask you a question. In the coming future, would you like to undergo a workshop on listening skills, maybe like a 10-day solid listening skills, hardcore listening
Yes, sir.
skills?
10 days.
कि आपके दिमाग से एक वर्ड नहीं छूटना चाहिए कि क्या क्या बोला था. लंबी सेंटेंस बोली मुझे फिर भी याद है. If you're able to do that, your connection is going to be very strong with whichever, and in counseling also. All right. Okay, guys. So this gentleman who was a counselor right now, did he show active listening?
Yes, sir.
Ahila,
No.
मोमिता मैम,
Sir.
मुझे तो नहीं दिखाई दिया कोई एक्टिव लिसनिंग.
No,
आपने
sir.
बड़बड़ की, वो चुप रहा, आपको सब बोलने दिया, तब तक वो सो गया. आपकी बातें होने के बाद उसने शुरू किया. Is that active listening really?
Sir, he was taking down the notes, the point
Yeah.
which ma'am said.
अरे यार, you know what? आप लोग जीत गए, मैं हार गया. I cannot explain this to you. If you guys are so busy defending and not getting the point,
No, sir, we are trying to understand your concept of active listening as he was
what is
listening
my
and he was-
concept of active listening? It is not my concept. I did not make active listening. What is active listening? Correct? Active listening is when Momita ma'am ने पहले ही बोला था, when somebody is saying, explaining something, you do हाँ, okay. Rohit did not do that at all.
Yes,
Mm.
sir.
And everybody is
Oh.
defending, including the client is defending the counselor. किया था. ठीक है?
Yeah, his microphone was mute in mute.
अरे भाई माइक्रोफोन म्यूट हो या बबल गम वो खाता हो, हमें क्या लेना देना? एक्टिव लिसनिंग किया कि नहीं किया?
No.
नहीं, he was hungry, no, that's why. No, he had gone to the bathroom, that's why. We don't care. Did he do active listening or not?
No.
All right.
In this
The only
concept.
reason I'm bringing this up is that if we follow each and every step for a few number of times, it becomes a part of us, it becomes integrated into us. Once it is integrated into us, naturally we'll do the exact thing. And then we don't have to prove anything to anyone. With me?
Yes.
Gaurav, had you done any active listening?
So rarely, sir.
I don't know, अभी तो कुछ भी नहीं बोल रहे हो, अभी तो फिर से म्यूट पे है. तो
Sir,
I think he
rarely,
needs to
sir.
be on mute and I should have the skill to read his mind. जैसे मौमिता मैम ने उनका मन ही पढ़ लिया है सारा, क्योंकि उन्होंने रिपीट किया था. और मौमिता मैम बड़ी प्यारी है, but the point is, if a real client sits there and if the counselor does not speak anything, quiet, dead air, total quiet, silence, and the other person speaking, that may not create a connection. Are you people with me?
Yes. Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So why do we have to do active listening? Simply to let the other person know, I am with you, you are not alone.
You,
I'm
I am
listening.
understanding
I'm-
each and every small thing you're sharing, and please tell me more. So this is, in some way, you're giving positive strokes by doing ha ha hmm. When ma'am was speaking, Gaurav was giving her no strokes. Did anybody notice that? Zero strokes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Vanda. Ille.
Rohit.
All
so
right.
it's not
So now-
Gaurav, it's Rohit.
So now some
Sir.
people are going to say that this teacher is so bad. Poor Gaurav. He's targeting Gaurav and saying bad things to him. We should help Gaurav.
Actually, that is Rohit, sir, not
Sorry,
Gaurav.
Rohit.
You are
So-
loving too much. Gaurav.
मेरे मुंह में हमेशा गौरव का ही नाम आता है. So
So you don't
If-
love us, so
if
sir,
you
you only
if
love
you-
Gaurav.
if you support Rohit right now, today he'll feel nice, but tomorrow there will be no positive change. And sometimes when we do feedback, we might have to tell the truth. Yes, no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
And those people who have studied TA, is anybody noticing a triangle?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Drama
Yes, sir.
triangle.
Yeah.
Drama triangle.
Yeah,
Cartman,
interesting, isn't
drama
it?
triangle.
So in real life, it happens, not just books, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
All
sir.
right. Okay, would anybody else like to try? One last try? Next, other pair, anybody? No, no,
Sir,
no.
at my
Two,
side, there
two
is
new people.
so much,
Two
so
new
much
people.
disturbance. Yes.
किसी को करना है क्या नहीं करना तो we'll go to the next slide, guys. Let's not waste time. चलो आगे जाएंगे. So guys, if we want to develop our counseling skills, vocabulary will become important because every human being, even if they speak in Hindi or Malayalam or Gujarati, and even if you speak their language, everyone will bring their own set of favorite words. Agree, disagree?
Agreed, sir.
Yes, sir.
Somebody will say super, somebody will say awesome, somebody will say great, somebody might say incredible. And if your vocabulary is poor, maybe you might struggle if the client's vocabulary is better than you. Can that sometimes happen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Secondly, if your vocabulary is good, you can convey more empathy, better understanding. And if your vocabulary is good, there will be very little or even no miscommunication. Because when you do paraphrasing, when you ask the person, is this what you meant? Is that what you meant? You can change some words and go very, very close to the meaning of what the other person was saying. Also, with vocabulary, you can use specific emotional terms. Now, if you want to talk about, is the person talk about thoughts or feelings, dreams or fantasies, sensations or emotions, frustration or annoyance? Do they mean different things or same thing?
Different
Dif-
thing.
All right, guys. So if your emotional vocabulary is strong, you might be in a better position to understand and to connect. The other thing is that affirmations. Now, affirmation is not the one that we know from law of attraction, all that, but it simply means that reaffirm, in other words, in some way acknowledge what the other person is saying, give them support by saying validation, I hear you, that makes sense, I understand you, or saying like, yeah, that happens all the time. Suppose your client or your friend, whoever the other person is, says, I got late because of the traffic. Oh, no, I understand. Right now it's peak time traffic. It happens all the time. Saying something like that, which is a positive message, can also help. And that will come with good vocabulary. Now, the question is, why did the person say, I hear you? Should I give you a quick answer? One other perspective to look at the situation?
Yes, sir.
Anybody in this room, have you studied NLP?
Yes, sir.
All right. In NLP, if you remember, there are 5 ways of learning or 5 ways of communicating, which the person finds it easy. Out of the 5, 3 are the key ones. For example, somebody could be a visual communicator. The other could be a
Audio,
auditory communicator. The
Auditory.
third could be a kinesthetic.
kinesthetic.
All right. So the person who's auditory will talk about hear. For example, I hear your point rather than saying I see your point. He'll naturally gravitate toward those words. Now, why should we care about all that? We should care because if you notice this person is more of an auditory, you can adapt to that person's style to create rapport. Is rapport important? In other words, and rapport important?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Okay. You can also mirror and match the person's body language. If they're speaking fast, if they're a fast speaker, maybe you can slightly go faster. If they are a slow speaker and you are a fast speaker, maybe when you deal with this person, spend time with this person, you have to lower your speed. Otherwise, the rapport will be difficult to build.
Yes, sir.
Now, some of you all might think, wait a minute. You mean to say I should adjust with the counselee. I should adjust with the other person as a counselor. I should match the person as a counselor. I should think about that person. I should empathize with that person. Why should I do so much? And the answer is because you want to be a counselor. You have to take the effort to reach the other person. The other person will not take the efforts. Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
No, but barabari ka hona chahiye na barabari. This is not a marriage. You are in a helping profession. You want to help the other person. So you will have to take the efforts. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
All right. One last question. No, but WhatsApp pe likha hai, be yourself, do your own thing. Well, that will not always be applicable in this situation. Here, who is the hero? Who is the person you care for? Why are you here? For that person or for your sake? Here meaning in the counseling room.
For that person.
For that person, because you are in the helping profession. Who needs help? That person or you?
That person.
That person.
That is why you will go towards that person. You will make that person feel comfortable. You will reduce that person's problems and pain and discomfort. Clear?
Yes, sir.
All right, guys. So reflective phrases meaning, it sounds like you seem to feel. Now here again, look at this. This is auditory and this is visual. All right, guys. One other thing we need to remember is cultural sensitivity. Some people come from a certain culture or a country or a religion or a background, and you have to be aware of that. Be aware. Is it important to be aware?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Because something you say might offend the other person or upset the other person. The next one is emotional intelligence. Anybody knows what this is? Very easy, right? Everybody knows emotional intelligence, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm going to say it in a very, very simple way. Emotional intelligence means being aware of what you are feeling, being aware of what the other person is feeling, and making sure that the relationship or the time that you spend together is productive, is fruitful. This is a very, very basic understanding of what is emotional intelligence. If the other person is angry and you understand that and you know that the person is not angry with you, but the person is angry with something else, but they're showing the anger to you. You have to be logical here, and you have to show them empathy in spite of them being angry. For example, if you're in customer service and the person calls up, ये क्या है, मेरा फ्रिज बिगड़ गया, मैंने आपकी कंपनी से लिया था. Thank you for calling, sir. Yes, I understand you are upset, you are angry. Let me see what I can do to help you. No, but this is not right. This is wrong. Yes, sir, I totally understand. I agree. This feels wrong. Question to you: is the person angry with you, or is the person angry with the company?
With the service.
Person angry.
Okay, so here is when your emotional intelligence you can start using. But if you don't have emotional intelligence, you might say to the person, "Hey, why are you yelling at me?" Now you will get into a fight there, and that would be not only unprofessional, but that is not even logical. Okay, guys, ethical integrity you already know. So here are some points for summary. We need to develop some key skills and practice these key skills: listening, understanding what the person is saying, where is the person coming from, how old is the person. Question to you: if you are 20 or 30 years old and if your client is 70 years old, is it possible for you to understand everything that they're feeling and going through in terms of problems?
No,
No,
sir.
very difficult. Okay, the person is saying, "Oh, people avoid me," and yeah, of course, I understand what you're saying. Next, I feel lonely. I totally understand. Next, and then you might say, "But I said no, I understand." Do you even really understand? Are you just using words there? No, sir, but these are techniques. You have techniques, but also have a heart. Yes, no?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
All right, guys. So, listening, empathy, communication, understanding, non-judgmental, you already know. Patient. Sometimes this is very difficult to be patient with all sorts of people. Anybody in your city, when you're riding a two-wheeler, four-wheeler, have you lost your patience? कोई ऐसा गाड़ी चला रहा है, कोई वैसा कर रहा है, सिग्नल ही पड़ रहा है, रास्ते में खड्डा ही है. Have you lost patience ever?
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
जिंदगी में एक बार तो भी, कभी तो भी.
yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
So imagine now, different kinds of people are coming to meet you to take your help, to take guidance, to take advice. And the worst part is they're not even taking your advice. You're telling them something or you're helping them, and they say, no, but it can't be done. No, ma'am, but nobody can help me. No, ma'am, my luck is only bad. And you're telling, no, it's not about luck. No, ma'am, you don't know, my luck is only bad. And then what will you do? I told you your luck is not bad. If you do that again, get out of here. Can you do that?
No.
No. So patience is what we have to develop so that we are comfortable meeting, discussing, understanding various kinds of people of all ages, ethnicities, sexual orientations, rich, poor, educated, less educated, broad-minded, narrow-minded, flexible, rigid. Is it easy?
Not easy,
No,
but
sir.
possible.
No, sir.
Of course, it is possible, but you have to remember that it is not easy. So even when you counsel your friends or family or somebody, do you think people will say, "Yeah, you're right. Beautiful suggestion you given me from tomorrow. Now see how I'll change." Will that happen
No,
all the time?
no. Most of the time, the opposite will happen.
Correct. So be prepared mentally and take it easy, go slow. When the time is right, the person may change. Our job is to give the person a safe space where they can express, because anyways nobody's even listening to them. At least they found a place where they could listen. Now question to you. When they found a beautiful place that somebody is listening to them, is that therapy or is that only therapeutic?
Therapeutic.
Correct? And I would say, I would be bold to say, sometimes even therapeutic is better than nothing at all. Therapeutic is also fine. Someday things will start changing. We should have patience. The client should also have patience. But out of the two, who should have more patience?
Counselor.
Yes. So today, I hope there was some value. I don't know, but I hope we did something meaningful. And with the time that we had, some people came in late, some people were quiet, some people spoke more. But whatever the collection of the people we had 10 minutes over. But I hope we tried to do that the best we can. I also tried, you also tried, I hope so. And we have a positive experience together.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
That is it for today. Do
Thank you,
good,
sir.
be good. And in our daily life, we did the last time. Please continue giving positive strokes to people. Continue
Yes,
accepting
sir.
strokes. And when we listen to television, when we listen to people, when we meet different kinds of people, start appreciating the differences so that if we ever do some counseling, it is easier for us because we are more accepting.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty.
Yes, sir.
On that note, thank you for joining us. If anybody wants to say anything, quickly say or ask a question, quickly do that now because we'll be leaving in the next 3 minutes.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you.
One thing we get to know that active listening skills is very much important in life, sir. This is a high
And
time we need to learn these
Yes.
things.
and one thing I can say that sometimes we do all the things you have discussed unknowingly, but from then we will try to do it knowingly,
Consciously, yes. With total
consciously. Yeah,
awareness.
consciously.
In other words, deliberately, yes.
Yeah, my vocabulary is not so good, especially in English, but I will try to make it better.
Wonderful. Yes. And
Yes,
it is a journey. We have to start somewhere. And especially when we get into something like this, where we are going to meet different kinds of people, vocabulary will certainly help.
yes, sir.
And also, a good vocabulary can also build credibility, especially in such fields. Because when we speak to fellow counselors, fellow coaches,
Hmm.
then it really helps. Thank you,
Yes,
ma'am.
sir.
Anybody else want to say
Thank you.
something real quick?
Thank you, sir.
All right, G. Okay, guys. See you in the next session sometime someday. I hope Mr. Patel, whose first time it was, gained something. And those people who did practical, whoever took initiative, thank you so much. See you the next time, some other program. Bye for now.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
Bye. Bye, Divya ma'am.
Right, sir.
I hope
Thank
you're
you.
healthy.